So now in this lecture we solve a problem based on the stability for finding the or for checking the stability of a masonry dam. So this is an example problem. A trapezoidal dam having 4 meters top width, 8 meters bottom width and 12 meters high is retaining water up to a height of 10 meters as shown in the figure, and that the density of masonry is 2000 kgs per cubic meter and coefficient of friction between the dam and soil is 0.55. So the allowable compressive stress is 34,34350 newtons per square meters. You have to check the stability of the dam. So the solution is that data, we write it here, the data: small a 4 meters the top width of the dam, and b bottom width of dam 8 meters, height of the dam is 12 meters, height of water is 10 meters, density of masonry is given in the question as rho, that is 2000 kgs per cubic meters. So with this weight density of the masonry we calculate. WO is equal to 2000 into 9.81. Gravitational force, we know this, newtons per cubic meter. So mu, this is the coefficient of friction given in the question as 0.55, and also it is given in the question that allowable compressive stress, that is this value, newtons per square meters. So this is the figure given for our calculations. 4 meters is the top width, 8 meters is the bottom width, 10 meters is the weight of the height of the water, and 12 meters is the height of the dam. And of course we know that this water force is acting, F is acting like this, and this is at 1/3 of the height of the water, and this is the F, and this is N, A, B, C and D and A, N. This point where the resultant is cutting the base is taken as M, and this is B, and the distance from the N to M is X, and from A to M is D, and base is 8 meters. So now first we take that for the calculation of the dam, calculation of the stability of the dam, we considering 1 meter length of the dam, force exerted by the water, that is first we calculate the F and also W. So F, we know the relation, the WAX H bar 1000 into 9.81 into this 1000 into 9.81 is the W, and A is the area of the dam is 10 into 1. 10 is the height of the dam, and 1 is the, for 1 meter length we are taking, considering the dam for the 1 meter length. So H bar is the 10/2. So this comes to this value, and weight of the dam per meter length of, that is W, we calculate here. W is equal to weight density of the masonry into area of dam into for 1 meter length. So WO into area of the dam is A plus B by 2. So A is the top width, B is the bottom width of the dam by 2 into height of the dam H into 1. So 2000 into 9.81, and A is 4, top width is 4, bottom width is 8 by 2 into H is height of the dam is 12 into 1. So this comes to this value. And now the CG of the dam, that is, if I think you can remember that CG of the dam. So this is the CG of the dam. So AM. So for the calculation of AM, we can take the, it can be calculated actually, CG of where the CG of the dam, for that is the distance AM, can be calculated by taking moments of the forces. We can calculate, and also we can calculate, it can be calculated by using the this relation, that is AN is equal to A square plus AB plus B square by 3 into A plus B. So where A is top width 4 meters and B is bottom width 8 meters. So if you substitute this, AN is equal to 4 square plus A is 4, B is 8, B square is 8 square, 3 into A is 4, B is 8. So 16 plus 32 plus 64 by 3 into 4 plus 8 is 12. So it comes to, if we simplify that, AN we are getting it as 3.11 meters, and X, that is a distance from the distance between the N and M. And this we can find out that we already know a relation, X is equal to F by W into H by 3. So F, we know that this is the F value, and W, in the previous steps we have calculated this, and H is the height of the water, that is 10 by 3. So we are going to get this, if you simplify this, you get it as 1.157 meters. And AM, so AM, if you see the figure, this is the AM. So this AM is AN plus NM or MN. So that I have shown here. AM is equal to AN, M, NM or X also we can write it as AN plus X, that is 3 point. AN we have calculated in the previous steps, 3.11 plus X is the 1.157, that comes to 4.267 meters. And now coming to the stability check. For all the stability of the dam, we have got 4 checks. The first one is check for the sliding of the dam. So F maximum check is that F maximum we have to calculate, and that should be definitely, it should be greater than F maximum, should be greater than the frictional force. So F maximum is equal to mu into W. So mu is given as given in the question as 0.55, and W, this value we know it is given, we have calculated this actually weight of that, and we are getting this as 7,76,952 newtons, and this is less than the F, that is the value of the force is 4,90,500 newtons. So what we got, F maximum is less than the, so force of friction is greater than the horizontal force, that is F. So water force, the frictional force is less than the water force F. So the dam is safe against the sliding. This is the first check. And second check is a check for overturning. So from figure, once again we see in the figure that AB, this AB is equal to AB, we can write it as AN plus MN and NB. So this I have taken as AB, that is the base of the dam. It is bottom width of the dam. AB is 8. AN is 3.11, we have calculated in the previous steps. MN also we have calculated in the previous steps, 1.157. So NB, which we don't know, that we have to calculate that NB. So I have shown here MN is X. So NB is equal to, if we simplify the above step, we are getting it as 3.33 meters, and which is greater than X. So as this NB is greater than X or MN, so that means that hence there will be no overturning. So that this distance NB, that means that N is, it is within the AB. It shows that NB or the point N is within the base of the dam, so there will not be any overturning. This is the check for the overturn. Now coming to third one, check for tensile stresses. We know the relation that E should be less than B by 6. So in the place of E, we can substitute D minus B by 2 less than B by 6. So D is D less than B by 6. If we take the right side, it is B by 2, and D is less than 2B by 3. So we know that D is AM and AN plus NM. We know we have already calculated the distances 3.11, 1.157. It comes to 4.267. So here D value we have to compare to this D value. So 2B by 3 is equal to 5.33, and what we got in the as per the question is that 4.267. So as this is 4.267 is less than 5.33, then this is, so the 5.33 is the standard check actually, and what we got in this question is for this question is 4.267. So it is safe. As this is less than that, it is safe. So that D is less than 2B by 3. So hence it is safe against the tensile stress. Now coming to last one, that is check for compressive stresses. Compressive stresses is that it should be maximum compressive stress limitation is, or permissible is given. So it should be what we get here in the calculation should be less than that. So E is equal to D minus B by 2. So we know that 4.267 minus 8 by 2. So this comes to E is 0.267 meters, and maximum we know that WB, because it is a compressive stress, we have to take the relation for the maximum stress. W by B into 1 plus 6E by B. We have to take here plus because it is a maximum. So if you substitute the values, you get this as, and if you simplify this, you are going to get it as 2,11,940 newtons per square meters. And the compressive stress, permissible compressive stress, is given in the question as it is given as 3,43,350 newtons per square meters. So here in this we got maximum stress, we got it as 2,11,940, so which is definitely less than the permissible. So the dam is safe against the excessive compressive stresses.